This is day 11 of riding, cycling 1,500 miles around the state of Georgia for charity. On what was supposed to be my third rest day, but I rode my bike down to St. Simon's, Jekyll Island to run that half marathon. Now, I was struggling. I was struggling hard. I wasn't that sore. I wasn't struggling that much from cycling, everything that I had cycled, because we did 750 miles in 10 days, averaging about 75 miles a day. I surprisingly was doing good. But then the half marathon, even after 2 days of rest, that run destroyed me. My legs, I could not walk after running that. It felt like my quads were just pumped. It wasn't my wind, it wasn't my joints, my bones, it was strictly muscle pain. Probably the hardest thing I've done physically, because I wanted a good time, and I had made a good time, and around mile 11, my legs were so pumped, like it hurt to keep going. I had to dig deep, and I finished it, and I did a decent time. I did 2 hours, 6 minutes, and like 25 seconds or something like that. I wanted to get in the top 100. I was 104 out of 345, and it was my first true half I ever ran. Because I had to dig deep, I had to think a lot about continuing the 1,500 miles, and I had to really contemplate on keep going. Can I do it? Am I just gonna hit a wall? Is it even worth continuing? And I was like, you know what? With the Thomson name, it being in my blood, it's not in my blood to quit. It's not in my blood to stop going. Now, if I was in horrific pain, I would stop. And if I was doing detrimental damage to my body, I would stop. But I don't think I am. Not yet. Not yet. So, with that said, we continue. And today we are going from Savannah, Georgia, up to Statesboro. So the route today, guys, is Savannah to Statesboro. It is home of Georgia Southern University, and it's my midway point between Savannah and Augusta. Augusta was a little bit too far of a stretch for the first day back. That was about 130 something. I just wasn't trying to do that today. I figured I'd split it up, do 60 and 80, 60 and 70, you know, so. And that's the only stop really between here and Augusta is Statesboro. I don't even think there's any little towns at all. And so I want to go ahead and stop for the night at Statesboro, 60 miles. Figure what better way to have a day back than that. I do like how the Georgia roads do say to share the road, which is nice. You know, that's great. This is what I got. And there's these trucks. I'm only on this road for about 5 miles, but feeling a little sketched out. First ride back. Could be worse. It's also flat right now, which is good. .42 and a half miles in today. Like I said, it was a shorter day. We were at a space where there was no stores, there was nothing. So, hello. Oh, water on the. So we're in between Savannah and Statesboro, but we're already in Bullitt County, which is where Statesboro's in. Still 16 miles out. Not bad. 42.5 miles in, 16 miles left. So, it is what it is. There's nothing really in between Savannah and this place. There's a little bit of a outskirts of Savannah, which go for about 15 miles. But after that, in the middle of nowhere. And so for about the last 30 miles, there ain't been nothing. Well, guys, it looks like we're back on it again. Today it beats being close to trucks, so I'll take a dirt road. So I think we were on this dirt road for like 6 miles, and it's just beautiful out here. Gotta love backcountry Georgia. Gotta love it. Ain't nothing like it. So I'm just sitting on this dirt road, really wishing I had more traction on these tires, which I need to change them. I have tires. Hutchinson sent me some tires for this trip. They didn't get to me in time when we were building up the bike, so I didn't put them on, but I have them. I can just get someone to send them to me, or I can pick some up at a bike shop, maybe if Statesboro's got one, or in Augusta. For sure. I know North Georgia's got bike shops. I already know the towns I'm going to, they have nice bike shops. So, but just taking this view in, obviously listening to country music if you can't hear it. It's just the vibe today on this dirt road with no one for miles. Those of you that don't know, this is Georgia, South Georgia especially is really good for growing cotton. Mid to South Georgia is really good. And this is kind of what it looks like. And on the inside, and you gotta pick these seeds out. And it can be kind of sharp sometimes, and really just tear your fingers out. This one I got out covering cotton, but there's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just in one wad of cotton. Like little pits, little seeds. This color right here, ooh, I'm about to fall. I can't even make it through. Look at that. This color right here, this lighter color, super washed out, super silty. Like it's like a beach. But then once you get up to this more red, you know, you can see it starts to turn more orange. It gets a lot more compact down, and it's a lot easier to ride over. You can already see that middle section, that little darker section. And it's just easier. All this, just a compact, hard dirt road. Gets a little dusty, nothing crazy. Finally off the dirt road, which is good. For about the first 4 miles going into town of Statesboro, there is a beautiful walking, cycling path. This is awesome. Thank the Lord. Phenomenal. I need to figure out what the name of this path is. It's crazy looking because it's like 3 of the same roads. It's like one for cars going one way, one for cars going the other way, and then one for cyclists and walkers. Like that's, I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but it looks cool and it's working. I am just so impressed with this cycling trail coming into Statesboro, of all places. It's very reminiscent of cycling through Atlanta, and Savannah had a little bit of this, but it reminded me of cycling on the south end of Atlanta, and how just surprised I was that they actually have some sort of cycling structure, like the Path 400 and the Phoenix Trail in Atlanta, and then they have like this in Statesboro. 10 out of 10. So we made it to Statesboro. We are here. The whole ride ended up being about 64 and a half, 65 miles. We were in the Airbnb. We were showered up. It wasn't a taxing day, but it was a get back in it day. So wasn't the longest day. Tomorrow we got a pretty long day. Tomorrow's close to a century again. And it's gonna be like between 85 and 95 miles once it's all said and done. Probably closer to the latter, 95 miles. But
I'm gonna keep pushing, and we're doing it for the kids, and we're doing it for hurricane relief. So those links will be down below if you want to help. And also, shout out to the guy that stopped me today in the white car. I didn't pull out a camera and start filming or anything, because I want to be genuine in the moment when that stuff is happening, when people are giving donations, cash donations, for the charities. So thank you, whoever you are. I salute you and thank you. And so tomorrow we're going from Statesboro up to Augusta, and it's funny enough that's going to be along the Savannah River. So Augusta is the border town between South Carolina and Georgia. Savannah River, same river that was in Savannah, ironically. So tomorrow, Augusta, Georgia, and they got hit really hard by Hurricane Helene, so that link is down below again. So if you guys want to help, feel free to help out. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.